For 47 years, one man convinced the wealthiest people on earth that he'd cracked the market, and they never asked how. Everyone thinks Ponzi schemes collapse quickly. A con man takes money, spends it, gets caught. Clean narrative, but Bernie Madoff's operation wasn't messy, it was architectural. For nearly 5 decades, he ran what became history's largest fraud, $65 billion. The scale alone should have triggered alarms. Instead, it became his invisibility cloak. Bigger meant safer, bigger meant legitimate. Madoff's firm sat on the 17th floor of a Manhattan office building. On the surface, a registered investment advisor managing money for the ultra-wealthy, pension funds, charities. He promised steady, market-beating returns around 12% annually. Consistent, predictable. In the 1980s and 1990s, while the broader market swung wildly, his client statements showed smooth, upward lines. That consistency was the trap nobody recognized. Here's the machinery: new client money didn't buy stocks. It paid earlier investors their promised returns. That's Ponzi's core, but Madoff added a layer. He operated a legitimate market-making division, buying and selling stocks for other firms. That real business gave him credibility. Regulators saw genuine trading activity. Auditors saw a real company with real operations. The fraud hid inside legitimacy like a parasite in a healthy host. Why didn't it collapse? 3 reasons. First, secrecy. Madoff didn't publicize his returns. He cultivated an air of exclusivity. You had to know someone, be invited in. Exclusivity breeds trust. Second, his own reputation. He'd served on the NASDAQ board. He was a pillar. Pillars don't commit fraud. Third, he exploited a blind spot. Regulators focused on whether he actually made the trades he claimed. Nobody checked whether those trades were even possible. In 2008, everything changed. The financial crisis hit. Markets plummeted. Madoff's clients wanted their money back. Suddenly, the machine needed massive cash infusions to pay redemptions. There wasn't any. On December 11th, Madoff confessed to his sons. Within days, the FBI arrested him. The statement he'd shown clients for decades, fabricated, every single one. The trades never happened. The real explanation: Madoff's scheme survived because it exploited 3 human vulnerabilities simultaneously. People wanted to believe in consistent, outsized returns. Wealthy people wanted to belong to an exclusive club, and regulators wanted to trust the system they oversaw. He didn't outsmart the market. He outsmarted human nature. He understood that nobody questions a pillar until it crumbles. The implications ripple forward. Thousands lost life savings. Charities collapsed. Pension funds evaporated. But the deeper lesson: scale and legitimacy can mask fraud for decades if the right psychological conditions exist. We built safeguards after Madoff: better auditing, tighter oversight. Yet the vulnerability remains. Trust, exclusivity, and the desire for guaranteed returns create the exact conditions where the next scheme takes root. This is how the largest Ponzi scheme in history was constructed and sustained, not through secrecy alone, but through legitimacy weaponized against itself. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe to uncover the hidden machinery behind history's greatest financial collapses. New stories every week. Subscribe to uncover the hidden machinery behind history's greatest financial collapses. New stories every week. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.